What is up guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Dr. Hamas Tech. So today we have the OnePlus 8 Pro and the Xiaomi Mi 10. So you guys know how it goes. We're going to test out the whole video, photo quality, you're going to test out the mic as well. So do stay tuned to keep a check about the microphone down here, and we're going to see which one sounds better. And over here as well, we're going to see it's a bit raining here. So we're going to check out how stable is the video, how wide is the camera. I would say the Mi 10 is definitely wider. My hair's a bit of a mess. And also do check out the dynamic range as well. So again, with all of this camera comparison tests, I have to say that individually they do give you very good shots. It's only when you put them side by side with each other that you always will get some flaws here and there, and you get to see some differences. So again, in all of these shots in broad daylight with plenty of light over here, I would say the OnePlus 8 Pro actually does better than the Xiaomi Mi 10. It handles the dynamic range much better than the Xiaomi Mi 10, which always appear a little bit more darker compared to the OnePlus 8 Pro. Cropping in into most of the shots, you would expect with the 108 megapixel sensor on the Xiaomi Mi 10 that it will give you a sharper image, but that's not really the case. As you can see here on the OnePlus 8 Pro, it actually looks sharper and a little bit better compared to the Xiaomi Mi 10. Again, over here you can see in terms of the dynamic range, the OnePlus 8 Pro does very well with the shadows on the trees at the back. So on both of these phones, they do have a wide angle, an ultra wide angle, and a telephoto camera. Moving from the main lens to the ultra wide, most of the shots will look a bit softer compared to its main lens. I would say though that the OnePlus 8 Pro does give you sharper images compared to the Xiaomi Mi 10. Going into the telephoto part of it, the OnePlus 8 Pro can go up to 3 times of zoom, whereas on the Xiaomi Mi 10, it only can go up to 2 times. Both do give you very good and sharp images on each of their telephoto cameras. Both phones, they also do have their Pro mode over here. The Xiaomi Mi 10 can shoot up to 108 megapixel, while the OnePlus 8 Pro can shoot up to 48 megapixel. Again, you would expect the Xiaomi Mi 10 to give you a sharper image when you crop in, but that's not the case. Again, as you can see here on the OnePlus 8 Pro, it does give you better images compared to the Xiaomi Mi 10. Going on to some portrait shots over here, you could see that both phones, they do a really good job, but I would say though that the Xiaomi Mi 10 does have this effect where they make me look a bit slimmer than I actually am, which is a bit unusual. But other than that, I would say subject separation, the bokeh effect on both of these phones are really good. One thing though that the OnePlus 8 Pro does have over the Xiaomi Mi 10 is the ability to take the portrait shots using its ultra-wide camera. Again, when you crop it into most of the shots, I would say the OnePlus 8 Pro does give you more details and better quality compared to the Xiaomi Mi 10. Going on to some selfies over here, I would say the OnePlus 8 Pro and Mi 10 does a very good job with dynamic range, subject separation, and the overall sharpness. But if I were to pick a winner, I would say the OnePlus 8 Pro, but that is not always the case, as sometimes they do change my skin tones on my face. The dynamic range on the OnePlus 8 Pro is also handled very well, as also on the Xiaomi Mi 10. So you guys know I love to take some macro shots, and I would say both phones, they do have a dedicated macro lens and they take very good shots. I would say though that on the Xiaomi Mi 10 it's a little bit more over-processed compared to the OnePlus 8 Pro, but it's nice to know you can go very close to the subject and take very good shots. So right now we're going to check out the super steady mode or stable mode on both of these phones, and so far both are doing very well. Let's pick up the pace here. Alright guys, so we are back here at our usual spot as we always are to check out the video part of it at night. So as you can see here, as I move around, we're going to check out the stability, the lighting and so on as we move around. I would say both phones are giving me very similar results here. Does give me the same amount of light and details on both. And I would say maybe the OnePlus 8 Pro does give me a little bit more micro jitters around, but it's pretty consistent on both sides. I would say the Mi 10 here is a bit blown out on the skies on the light at the back. So moving on to night mode over here, I would say the Xiaomi Mi 10 has impressed me the most. Most of the time, I would say the Mi 10 does give me better images compared to the OnePlus 8 Pro, which to be fair is not their strongest suit at all. The Xiaomi Mi 10 does take a longer exposure time compared to the OnePlus 8 Pro, and it does help with the overall quality. The shots taken do look sharper and a bit brighter compared to the OnePlus 8 Pro. And last but not least, here is a nighttime selfie, and I would say the Xiaomi Mi 10 does look better. So that is it. This is the camera test comparison between the OnePlus 8 Pro and Xiaomi Mi 10. Do let me know in the comments down below which one you think performed better and also which phones you guys are using. Do follow me on my socials as well on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and also here on YouTube at Dr. Hummus Tech. So for more videos like this, do click that like and smash that subscribe button down below for more videos like this in the future. This is Dr. Hummus Tech. Stay safe, take care, and wash those hands.